As I've mentioned before, there is a pockets and stitching product especially designed to go with each of the three templates. They all work the same way, so I'll demonstrate with the one that matches the Daily Life template 12 by 12. That's just called Daily Life Pockets and Stitching 12 by 12. The Daily Life Pockets and Stitching consists of two separate folders. One has the stitched photo masks and the other contains the plastic pockets. So we'll start with the folder containing the stitched photo masks. They are PSD files which can be used as standalone stitched photo masks or placed over the top of the corresponding mask in your Daily Life template. The two layers are linked to prevent the stitching being accidentally moved off the centre of the mask. And you can drag these two layers onto any scrapbook page and clip a photo or paper to the mask layer. So to add the stitching to one of your Daily Life template masks, you just follow these steps. I'll just open Photoshop. Now here I have already opened the blue mask with the stitching over the top. Now I want to add the stitching to this layer number 4, the number 4 blue mask in the layers panel. So I might just zoom in a bit so you can see it more clearly. Now to get the stitching to land directly on top of the mask, Control click in Windows or Command click on a Mac on the thumbnail in the layers panel of that mask layer to get a selection outline. Come over to your mask layers. Here's the stitching on top and the mask on the bottom. Now I only need the stitching. So just in the layers panel, click and drag over to your template, press the Shift key before you let go of the mouse and it will land directly over the top of the mask, and then press Control D in Windows or Command D on a Mac to deselect. Now the one thing to remember is that it's best to add your stitching after you have clipped a photo to the mask, as it always goes on the layer above the photo. The plastic pockets are placed on the page in exactly the same way as the stitching. When you open the plastic pockets folder, you'll find both a shadowed and non-shadowed version of each pocket. Unless you're planning to make your own custom shadows, I would always use the shadowed versions. You'll find some tips on using the plastic pockets in a PDF that comes with the product. To add a pocket to its corresponding photo mask, just follow these steps. Here I've already opened one of the plastic pockets that fits the smaller masks. So on your template document, activate the mask layer that you want to add the pocket to. So that's again going to be the one that I added the stitching to. Control click in Windows or Command click on a Mac on the thumbnail of the blue mask layer to get a selection outline. But you'll notice that I'm still on the stitching layer because I want the pocket to land on the layer above that. Activate the pocket layer, click and drag, press the Shift key before you let go of the mouse so that it lands directly over that mask, and then press Control D in Windows or Command D on a Mac to deselect. Now I'll just zoom in a little bit closer and you'll see here that it's not completely perfect, so you might just need to use your arrow keys, make sure you've got the Move tool selected, and just use your arrow keys to nudge it into position so that it's perfectly within that pocket area. Now it goes without saying that the pocket always goes on the layer above everything that's in it. So that includes photos, journaling or paper and accents.